You know, I remember, as many of us do, when Meghan sat down on that interview and basically said that she couldn't live in the United Kingdom because, well, quite frankly, we'd all be chasing her on the school run. This was, when the kids were still in nappies, by the way, but she'd already pre-planned this. And as I've often said here on the show, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has no such problems. People are respectful if you ask them in advance and ask them the reasons why. They will do it. And this is what's happened with George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Nobody knows much about their school days, and that's the way it should be. They're children. Leave them alone. That would have applied also to Meghan Markle. But she wanted bigger bucks, bigger things, bigger, success, and she thought she could get it by dumping the thing that she'd married into and hoofing it back to Hollywood, where she thought she would be welcomed with open arms. It's funny, isn't it, the irony of it all. You want something, you desperately need it, you go over there only to find you can't get it. You get the picture. Moving forward, though, things are taking a turn for the worse now, because as desperation seeps through literally every time Meghan hits the Instagram button, well, now this, and she's literally bereft, stunned, and more importantly, near to tears as to what happened. Let me explain. Lovely to see you today. We'll have a lovely wave. Thank you so much as ever for joining me, and as ever, thank you for enjoying so many of the previous videos. I'm so glad you get involved in them, and I enjoy making them for you, particularly of the history ones. I'm as fascinated as you. When you do the research into that, you think, wow, is that what happened? It's kind of like, I suppose we only think, don't we, that we're in the moment in history, so nothing could have gone on before, and you look at things and think, wow, that must have, oh right, so they did have that then. One of the things I noticed recently, chums, was the fact that over there in America you had water coolers a lot earlier than we ever did. That wasn't in offices and stuff like that, so you were able to get free water in the office or whatever. I don't think they came over here till around the 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember. You can correct me if I'm wrong about this. This is becoming desperate, right? This is, of course, Princess Lily, whatever you want to call her, and this now is yet another leaked picture of Meghan on her Instagram with the child literally holding some kind of strawberry. How do we know it's Lily? To me, this is a fake child. I think we're all sick to the back teeth of these teaser pictures that Harry and Meghan seemingly think that we want to see. What people really would like to see is some truth behind these pictures. Are they the children? Are they models? Are they other people's children? Because literally you've kept them out of the limelight, and think by dangling a hand or here, a back shot or something like that, a little audio boom, we're all going to be interested. I think many people have realised that actually that moment is now gone. But more importantly for Meghan, she has no idea. She truly believes, according to her team, that this is the big payday. This is the one that people will be very interested in. After all, they've become a mystery. They've become a mystery, dear, right from birth, when you decided not to tell the truth about exactly the birth of your first child, Harry's child, Prince Archie. Whichever way you look at it, that really was the start of when people began to lose interest. You lied to the public about exactly the details. Your choice, your prerogative, but you can't switch it on and off like a tap. And the problem that you have now is by trying to use, and that is the phrase where many people might suggest, your own child to get people interested in the product that you're now trying to sell, which would have gone far easier had you remained inside the British monarchy. Things would have been radically different. But as ever, Meghan believes that she's got what we want to see. But truly, Lily and Archie, at this point in time, unless you see them speaking with full faces, truly, does anyone care? Sean in the very heart of London.